we are conditioned to click yes, give access or whatever it might be for this, whether it's Zoom getting into our calendar or, I mean,
Hmm.
this is when you log on with Google, right? I mean, is that one of the things we're talking about here? If you use Google to log on, am I right about that?
100%. And when was the last time you were performing one of those functions where you said, I'm going to log in with Google and allow such and such a service? We'll use the calendar summary application, to access my Google account. When you say, yes, I want to give permissions, invariably, there will be a list of bullet points below that allow button saying it can access your username, it can access your calendar, obviously. But sometimes, not always, but sometimes there are a lot more bullet points than just those two, than just what you might think is the basic permission set needed to perform a function. And that's dangerous. That's where people really get into trouble, I think, where I try to caution them and say, don't just blindly click allow or yes or confirm. Read the permissions. I know it's probably going to slow you down, and you don't want to. You want to start being productive. I talked about time to market earlier. But what you might find, if people haven't done their due diligence, maybe that service is asking, hey, can I read all of your emails? Can I get access to this folder full of sensitive data? Can I actually make changes in your environment? Can I perform otherwise administrative functions? That might be buried in the fine print.
So you see access to my calendar, and well down the list you're describing is also remap your hard drive. Right.
Exactly. And it could be very, very insidious. I'm not accusing anybody, but like, that's where, the problems start to occur is when you start to give too many permissions, like more than you think is the minimum necessary to perform a simple function. And that's where people kind of skip over.
The fifth grader mind I possess has me thinking that I'm a super and someone needs a key to a specific door, and instead of just giving them that key, I give them the whole spool of keys, the keys to everything, the keys to the kingdom. And now I give them, they can get into any door in the building as opposed to just the one I want them to go into, check the electrical panel or whatever it might be.
Right. How did they end up in the teacher's lounge? Well, you gave them the key.
Yeah, you gave them the key, and they used it because you gave them the key. And that permission, the giving is the permission, the accepting is the permission that gives them the non-human identity, the ability to do things perhaps you wouldn't want.